Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And before we get on to Etzebeth, I just have to let you know that the Loving Life 2019 channel should hit a huge milestone this weekend when it should break 20,000 subscribers. So for all of those who are supporting Loving Life, thank you so much for your support, and please, at the end of this video, on the bottom left, if you're not part of Loving Life 2019 or you haven't subscribed to it yet, please make sure you do. I think you'll find it very, very useful to be getting the videos that I put up on there every single day. Okay, let's get back to Etzebeth. We know that Etzebeth is facing charges that he used hate speech. This was before the World Rugby Cup. And of course this all broke during the World Rugby Cup, and it was a complete shamassel. Reminds me of Vicky Momberg. Say no more. Now, let's get an update on what's happening there. Springbok lock Eben Etzebeth has agreed to withdraw his High Court application to have the Equality Court case against him dismissed. The South African Human Rights Commission, or SAHRC, one of the most inequitable bodies in South Africa, announced on Friday that they had reached an agreement with Etzebeth to end the process of review. The High Court review was initiated by the Boklok in response to charges of verbal, racial abuse and assault being brought against him by the South African Human Rights Commission on behalf of the 4 Langebaan residents. Now, just by way of background here, these 4 guys are looking for R1 million from Etzebeth. You know, this is basically what it's all about. It's about the cash. Okay? Anyway, the joint statement released by the South African Human Rights Commission reads, "The South African Human Rights Commission and Mr. Eben Etzebeth have agreed to withdraw the review application in the Pretoria High Court. The matter is to proceed to the Equality Court to reach finality in a more expeditious and amicable manner. Both Mr. Etzebeth and the Commission are confident that this would be in the interests of all parties involved." So, let's get a bit of background to this whole thing. It is alleged that Springbok Etzebeth racially abused and assaulted 4 people after leaving a Langebaan pub on the 25th of August last year. A South African Police Service investigation into the matter was closed without charges being laid before the South African Human Rights Commission took up the case. The acting illegal head of the South African Human Rights Commission came under fire for his handling of the case after making comments to the media which relayed the accusation against Etzebeth as if they were established legal facts. And this guy went so far as to suggest that Etzebeth should be behind bars. And if you look at my earlier videos from last year, you'll see the actual video where he makes these suggestions or these ridiculous comments. Etzebeth maintains his innocence and left South Africa to start playing for French top 14 club Toulon in December, despite the case causing a storm while the Springboks were conducting their Rugby World Cup campaign. The Boklok said he was disappointed that the South African Human Rights Commission had gone back on an agreement to move forward with the case after the 2019 Rugby World Cup. The complainants, known as the Langebaan 4, are seeking compensation of more than R1 million and asking for Etzebeth to undergo anger management and racial sensitivity training. Etzebeth responded to the decision by the South African Human Rights Commission to bring an equality court case against him by filing an application to the High Court to have the case dismissed. The High Court application for review had blocked the Equality Court case against Etzebeth from proceeding. With the High Court review now withdrawn, the Equality Court can now set dates for hearings. Etzebeth remains in France playing with Toulon, but is expected to return to face the charges against him. The Boklok insists that when the truth comes out, he will be vindicated and cleared of all wrongdoing. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if the courts come out and say the Langebaan 4 were talking a lot of shit, they should actually be put behind bars because they have lied under oath. They should be put behind bars for, let's say, 3 years, like Vicky Momberg was charged. I think that will be a fair outcome. And it might stop all these claims of racist comments by white people in South Africa, by people who are trying to make a name for themselves. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video. Please share this video. And above all, stay safe. Bye for now.